Hey there, fellow cat people. So, you've given your cat a dewormer, and you're feeling pretty good about it. But what if I told you that's only half the battle? Today, we're diving deep into the real secret to keeping your cat worm-free for good, making their entire environment a no-go zone for parasites.
So let's ask the big question right up front. You've done the deworming, you've checked that box, but is the threat actually over? Because here's the thing, the fight isn't just what's happening inside your cat, it's about everything happening around them too.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. The real problem isn't just the adult worms, it's the invisible army of eggs and larvae lurking in the litter box, hiding in the soil, just waiting for their chance to start the whole nasty cycle all over again.
This is where we need a total mindset shift. It's not enough to just keep treating the problem after it appears. The real win, the real victory, is in prevention. We have to break the worm's life cycle before it ever gets a foothold.
And our number one weapon in this fight is sanitation. Now, I don't just mean keeping things tidy. We're talking about a targeted strategic attack on the parasite when it's weakest, before it even has a chance to get back into your cat.
Let's break down this relentless cycle. First, eggs contaminate the environment. Then, your cat accidentally ingests them one way or another. Finally, new worms grow up and lay even more eggs. It just keeps going. But here's the good news. We have the most power to intervene in those first two steps.
And that's it. That is our mission, plain and simple. Every single thing we're about to talk about is designed to snap a link in that chain. So let's get into the specifics, starting right inside your home.
All right, let's start with your home turf. We're going to turn it from a potential parasite playground into a veritable fortress. These next few moves are your first and maybe most important line of defense.
First things first, we've got to talk about these other critters. You can think of them as little Trojan horses. Fleas, roaches, rodents, they can all carry worm larvae. So when your cat hunts a mouse or grooms a flea off its back, it might be getting a nasty parasitic surprise. Getting these pests under control, yeah, that's totally non-negotiable.
Okay, next up, ground zero for worm control, the litter box. This needs to be a serious operation, not just a casual scoop now and then. It's a four-step protocol. 1. Get the waste out of there every single day. 2. Wash the box often with a powerful disinfectant like bleach and boiling water. 3. Rinse it like you mean it. And 4, this one's crucial, let it dry completely. A clean, dry surface is a terrible place for worm eggs to survive.
We also have to think about what's on the menu. You know, letting your cat roam and hunt outside is basically letting them snack on potential parasite carriers. And if you're feeding your cat any fresh meat, you absolutely have to cook it all the way through to kill anything that might be hiding in there.
Speaking of roaming, for those of you with cats who enjoy the great outdoors, well, the battlefield just got a lot bigger. So let's talk about how to make your yard and any outdoor enclosures just as safe as your home.
I mean, just look at this contrast. It's night and day, right? On one side, you've got a worm's paradise. Shady, damp soil, long grass. On the other, you have a safe zone. Hard surfaces like cement, daily cleaning, and tons of sunlight. And why is that? Because sunlight and dryness are like kryptonite to worm eggs. They are two of the best natural disinfectants you've got.
Now, if you have a catio or some other kind of enclosure, the routine is just as vital as it is for the litter box. A cement floor is perfect because you can just hose it down every day, let the sun bake it dry, and scoop any waste easily. Consistency is absolutely key here.
And hey, if you want to take that outdoor cleaning to the next level, here's a really practical tip for you. To disinfect a concrete area, you can use simple stuff like lime, salt, or borax. The magic ratio is about 1 ounce for every 10 square feet of space. It's a simple but super effective way to really sanitize the area.
And even in a big yard, you can make a huge impact. Keep that grass cut short so the sun can get in and dry the soil. Try not to overwater, and, of course, do a patrol of the yard and pick up any cat stools at least a couple of times a week. You want to get those eggs out of there fast.
So we've covered all this cleaning and prevention, but what if the problem just keeps coming back? Well, it's really important to realize that a stubborn worm problem often isn't just about worms. It can be a massive red flag for a cat's overall health and environment.
This right here is such a critical insight. A persistent parasite problem often walks hand in hand with other health issues. It's a sign that the whole system, the sanitation, the diet, maybe even stress levels, is out of whack. The worms are just the symptom you can see.
So when you really commit to this level of sanitation, you're doing so much more than just preventing worms. You're creating a fundamentally healthier, safer environment that boosts your cat's immune system and contributes to their total well-being. It's a win-win.
We've laid out the entire battle plan, from the litter box to the lawn. The power to break this cycle of reinfestation is completely in your hands. So take a minute and think about your own home, your own routine. What's the one change, even a small one, that you're going to make today to start breaking that cycle?